Echoes of the Wild, The Lion's Gift. Deep in the forest, a mighty lion is trapped in a swamp. The more it struggles, the deeper it sinks into despair. What happens when the king of the jungle becomes the weakest? When its roar no longer commands fear, but pleads for help? Stay until the final moment, because the lion's last act may forever change the way you see kindness. Opening hook. Grab attention from the start. What happens when the fiercest creature becomes the most vulnerable? Stay until the end. The lion's final gesture may change the way you see compassion forever.
Please like, subscribe, and share to encourage us.
Echoes in the Wild, The Cry for Help. In the wild, where survival is a daily struggle, a mighty lion finds itself weakened by hunger and thirst. Desperation leads it to the muddy bank of a river, yearning for water and a chance to sustain life. But every step becomes a battle. The thick mud clings, dragging and engulfing. Its roar, once powerful, now echoes as cries of pain and helplessness throughout the silent forest.
The emotions of the lion, from fear to faith. Stuck in the mud, the lion was not only physically exhausted, but also mentally wounded. The forest, once its kingdom, had now become indifferent. It roared not out of pride, but out of panic. Weak, confused, and scared, its golden eyes searched for a miracle.
No one dared to approach. A lion trapped in despair, and a man standing between fear and compassion. Could kindness overcome instinct? In that moment, as the man reached out his hand, would the lion bite? Or was this the birth of trust?
The mercy of a stranger. A man steps into the unknown. From nearby, a man heard the haunting sound. Fear overwhelmed him. This was not an ordinary animal. But compassion overcame hesitation. He slowly approached, holding a branch, his gaze steady but gentle. The lion growled at first, baring its teeth. But then, it stopped. In that moment of silence, a connection was made. The lion's fierce eyes softened, silently pleading. From fear to trust, a silent agreement. The man was also afraid. A powerful beast lay before him, unpredictable and full of power. But his compassion overcame his fear. The man whispered gently, holding out the branch with trembling hands. And despite the lion's rapid breath and its trembling body, it chose not to run or fight, but to trust. Hope flickered in that muddy abyss. Hope not born from instinct, but from something deeper, shared vulnerability and unexpected kindness.
Pulling up from the abyss, a rescue against all odds. With aching hands and unwavering patience, the man pulled little by little. The lion, heavy and limp, clung tightly to this lifeline. The mud resisted, but courage, anchored by empathy, prevailed. Restoring the king, a healing connection. Finally safe, the lion collapsed, trembling and exhausted. The man, moved by compassion, washed the mud off the lion's fur and brought food and clean water. Placing it on a board, the man dragged the tired lion close to his home. Day by day, he cared for the majestic creature to help it regain its health. After a few days, it recovered but stayed, seemingly fond of the kindness of the one who helped it. And when the time came, the lion placed its large head into the man's hands, a silent gesture of gratitude, before quietly slipping back into the wild.
The gratitude of animals, unexpected gifts. But their story did not end there. Every morning, the man would find fresh prey left at his doorstep, like thank you gifts from his unexpected friend. One day, his son was standing in front of the house when danger approached. A pack of wolves threatened the man's son. They were hungry and smelled food. But then, a roar echoed. The king of the forest appeared, and the wolves quickly fled into the forest. The fierce roar behind them threatening them if they dared to return.
The pride appears, trust beyond species. The lion even introduced its cubs, bonding between humans and beast families. The next day, early in the morning, there was a sound of scratching at the door. Surprised, everyone went out to see a pride of lion cubs and their parents. The lion even introduced its cubs, a symbol of trust born from compassion. Their bond, formed in a moment of need, became a lasting testament to kindness and the enduring strength of friendship. The lions visited daily, sometimes playing, sometimes bringing hunted meat, and they also became protectors of their family.
Closing reflection, a message to remember. Save an animal, it will repay you. Save a person, they may repay you with resentment. Throughout history, the saying, save an animal, it will repay you. Save a person, they may repay you with resentment, has echoed through many cultures. However, stories like that of the lion and the kind man challenge this belief. They remind us that acts of kindness, given without expectation, can nurture gratitude and loyalty, sometimes from the most unexpected creatures. Compassion has the power to break the vicious cycle of suspicion and distrust, inspiring genuine and lasting relationships.
Some stories end with silence. Others echo in the heart long after they're told. Thank you for staying till the final moment. If this tale moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because kindness once shared becomes unstoppable.